Hello and welcome to a new format of video. Today I am going to do a build challenge. I'm not going to call it a build battle. I'm going to do a build challenge with dun, 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 WBCBuilds, who is lurking on a tree there behind me.
Hello there. How's it going?
Great, thank you. And we've picked a building that we are each going to tackle. See what the difference is between our choices in the builds. Do you want to talk about what the building is?
Well, I was just going to say it's quite an exciting one. I'm quite hesitant to get started as well because it's a complicated one. So it's the Armour Stammer house I can't remember
Steiner.
what it is. It's Steiner, that's it.
The Armour Stiner house.
When we rehearsed this and I still got it wrong. And it's an octagon shape with a dome on top and it's bright pink.
What was I
It's going to be an
thinking?
interesting one.
What was I thinking?
I can't wait to see what you come up with, and we
Yeah.
can see how it goes.
I'm going to get to work on deciding what blocks and things to use, how to tackle it, and you just sit back and enjoy this time lapse of me building it. And then we will come back and look at each other's builds and discuss. I know I've had fun working out what that building was going to look like, and you said that you have enjoyed it. So I think with,
Well,
with the chat, I think mine's a lot bigger than yours might be.
yeah, I was a little bit shocked when I saw it protruding over the hill I'd hidden behind, thinking mine may be a little bit too tall. But yeah, we'll have a look at them and compare. It's obviously not
Okay,
all about size, but
no.
we'll see. So who?
I will explain the size.
Yes,
Yeah,
I have
because
got questions about it, but yeah, we'll have a look. Do you want to look at yours first then, or
yeah, okay.
okay?
Um,
So let's jump on over to that one. I keep alluding to this one behind me, but it's not. It's over here
yeah,
through
I
yonder.
have got no idea where I am now because you.
No. So on approach to it,
Oh
oh
yeah.
my, oh my, what a beauty it
Oh,
is.
I've lost you.
So go on then, give me a bit of backstory.
Well, first things first, I did the test one on a flat world. So obviously you can't see how big it is in comparison to little
Yeah.
trees. And I think it's turned out so big because I did the scale. I started actually from with this wall here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like to start with windows because if
That's
you
always a good way to do it. I
yeah,
do the same because the window obviously gives you the size of the building.
yeah, so I obviously kind of did it on these windows and then did the bottom and then did the top. I also wanted it to be big enough to make the dome look like, because if your domes are too if your
Yeah.
dome's too small, sorry, I'm thinking about your new channel in your Discord.
Oh yeah, that was
if,
so coincidental that that appeared at the same time. Me and you were both building domes, and we like, oh, we can't actually share any of our
no.
domes that we're building.
And then all the people on your server wondering what I was doing here.
Yeah, I know. It's all covert stuff. But honestly, I'm amazed by this. It's beautiful. It's huge. It is lovely. The roof
Thank
works
you.
so well. You've got the spire, to a point. Let's say, obviously, pun intended there. But the color scheme is amazing, and yeah, I can. It's big.
It is big, yeah.
It reminds me of like St Paul's Cathedral sort of size of dome.
Well,
This
it
would
would,
require like 3 domes inside.
yeah, it would be interesting to see how big the actual building is, really.
I measured it on Google Maps. I think it's about 16 meters across.
Okay.
The porch was probably one of my favorite bits to build as well. So it's really
Ooh,
nice. Like this is
there are missing bits. Oops.
oh
Don't
yeah,
look there.
don't I won't look
No,
there.
no, don't look there. I think that was the copy and paste in World Edit. It kind of missed some stuff. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, it's at an angle. It always does that sort of thing.
That'd
But
be it.
yeah, no, I think this is great. Yeah, I think you've captured it perfectly. Like every detail's in there, even the little sort of different coloured tiles on the roof.
Yeah, they were kind of more in lines, and there was probably a bit more color on the roof, and I didn't want to overdo it. It was just kind of
Yeah.
a suggestion of it. Building the dome on the time lapse is not how I would actually build a dome, like working it out, because I was using Lightmatica, so I was like just doing sections. So for my viewers, I will possibly have to do a tutorial at some point on how
Oh,
to
definitely.
make how to hand
We'll hold you
build.
to that now. Then.
Only thing is that when I took a picture of it from the front, is I think I put the chimney in the wrong place.
Oh yes, I
Because
think you
you
put it
can
behind
see,
the tower. Yeah.
yeah, I was trying to work out which window it was next to. So I don't know if it's like if it's on an angle on this one
So
rather
I did
than
exactly the same thing in the sense of I tried to work out because obviously it's a building, it needs walls to have a chimney built up against. I couldn't
ah,
work out which one it is. I think it's an internal wall, and I think the chimney comes up through the middle.
right.
I think you've nailed it really. Like I keep looking at these little details where you've used the walls and the stairs. That makes that little cross pattern that are in the walls itself.
Yeah, that was the other thing that for the scale because I wanted to actually use those, like to
Yeah,
put those in.
I love it. I really do. And seeing it sort of get built as I was building mine, I was like, what? Wow, have I? What? But no, we've yeah, you'll see in a bit. We've gone for very similar color schemes.
Well, there aren't
But I
many
think
pink blocks, are there? So.
no, but it was more the complementary blocks. So
Yes.
I've done. I think you is this mushroom block?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we've both used mushroom block. So that's it's like a coppery color. That's what that sort of the cornice was made out of, and I used it alongside jungle wood. We'll have a look
Yeah.
in a second,
Yeah,
and,
I've
and
got
it
jungle
complements
wood.
each other really well. And brown and pink go well together. So, but I started off using quartz originally, but I felt it just didn't. Well, you'll see in the time lapse. There's a whole section where I just go, this isn't quite how I want it to look. But yeah, are you ready to go see my rendition?
Yeah, I am. Oh, you're over there.
Yeah, should we fly on over this way then?
Okay.
I think it's back this way. Oh yeah, there we go. I can see the roof of it now. So it's obviously not on the scale or the size that you've gone for there. I've tried to match it as closely as I could to the actual dimensions of the building. But
you've done
I've
a lot more
also
landscaping as well.
Yeah, I was up quite late last night doing this landscaping. I wanted to put a few trees in.
I put the one solitary tree.
Yeah, no, still it brings it to life. But yeah, it's actually remarkable looking at both now. Going, we have used very similar sort of color schemes.
Yes, the red nether brick. Although you used it on the roof as well, and actually the roof looks almost the same, like the canopy.
Well, what you mean on? Yeah, I think there's only one way you could really do that.
Yeah.
I found at this scale it was really hard to get these corner bits in because it's meant to be at like an angle.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, it was a really tough build because I think where I've gone 1-to-1 pretty much, it's really hard to get any details in.
Yeah. That's why mine's so big.
Yeah.
Yours looks like a baby version of mine.
I know it does. It really does. It looks like it would fit inside it.
It's cute though. It is cute though. And that's funny because I had originally put these blocks on the side, the one but it made it a checkerboard, which is why I made it too wide on the diagonal bits. If you know what I mean.
I noticed that you had them as 22.5 degrees rather than 45 like this.
Yeah, which
was quite interesting.
Because the stripes actually went like this, continued, whereas that made it look more of a checkerboard pattern.
Yeah, I don't think there was any other real option for myself on this.
No, because
it was quite hard just to even get them in. But
small scale.
Yeah, no, I had so much fun. I tried to get as many of these new blocks into the build as I could.
Yeah, I just used because I used the crimson planks for the stripes on there, and I used
you did
black stone for the kind of, they had you didn't see my lions. You didn't. I saw
the honey blocks out the front, but I wasn't entirely sure what they were.
Oh, they were the lanterns. They had there were lanterns.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then there was a lion on top of a plinth here.
No, I didn't see the lion. Oh, sorry about that.
We'll have to go back and have a look at them.
I was too in awe of the size, but yeah, I obviously didn't. I opted for not using full blocks up here on the lantern. I had to go for walls instead to try and keep all of the windows in. It needed 8 windows around this bit as well.
Yeah, it did.
So I went for a different colour, but the granite sort of blends with the rest of the granite around the build.
Yeah.
And yeah, honestly, I have never had so much sort of thinking about a build while building it, and how much I've had to change over the period of doing it. Well, I started off building it out of white terracotta because I didn't like the pink.
No, it needed the pink.
I definitely needed the pink.
I had thought about using granite in the roof actually because it is obviously that pinky colour, but I went with the magenta terracotta instead.
Originally, I went for a stone brick dome as well, but black stone just works.
It does look good for roofs.
It really does, especially these Second Empire houses. I've really enjoyed this. I think you've said you've enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, I did.
I do think, yeah, it's now down into the hands of those watching to tell us which one they like the best.
Yeah. Oh, bye.
So I think ultimately yours is 100% pretty much accurate to the build, all in sort of scale.
Yeah,
But
I was trying to make it as close to the build as possible.
I tried to go for the sort of size and proportions as best as I could, because I'm thinking of keeping this in my world and using this as an area now to build up houses similar to these.
You say
So
mine's too big.
no, yours. Well, it's not on the Whitebergian scale, as I like to call it, of 1.15 to 1. But yeah,
Oh, well,
yeah. If you
didn't tell me that to begin with.
there was no rules about that.
Cheat. This could be a folly in the grounds of my.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, you've got the
build.
large house over there,
Yeah,
and I've got the small little the hunting lodge or whatever it is.
yeah.
Where's the lion?
Oh, down here.
Oh yeah,
That's
really cool.
I was quite pleased with that. Well, that was really fun to take on that build challenge with WBCBuilds, who's hiding behind my tree.
I'm just sort of climbing around this tree now.
He's finished building and he's just having his downtime. Go and check out his channel. He does amazing stuff with reproduction buildings, building a lovely city over in Whiteberg. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like.
Sorry, I'm just climbing around behind you.
If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye!